Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Anglophile. We're in a pretty good position as England. We have our throne on Castile and France, and we're getting ready to go ahead and take Scotland as ours as well. So we did finish a mission at the end of the last episode here, levy the troops. This gives us a subjugation casus belli on Scotland for the next 10 years. Now, I was thinking about it. If we do go to war here, we would be fighting Sweden, Ulster, and Offaly. Not wonderful, so I was thinking maybe we would fight one of the Irish miners and deal with them first, but realistically, I think Sweden's not that big of a threat. They're annoying, but they could give us a little bit of cash. So what we're going to do is we're going to declare on Scotland today and make sure that we take this war as quickly as possible. So, in preparation for the next month, we're going to quickly go ahead and reactivate our forts, just to make sure that they can't make too much progress. We need this to be a relatively fast war. So, being the 28th of January, all of these will get a monthly tick at the end of here. So that will do well. We already do have our one of our armies in Ireland, so we'll very easily be able to piece out the others, which I'm glad to see. And then realistically, we should probably move these guys and get them ready to march straight upon their capital. So let's go ahead and tell them to march on over there. It is in the middle of a war with these guys, but we're definitely going to win. It's not even a war that we really care about. They have, yeah, fairly minimal trouble. So, what I'm thinking is, in fact, we should possibly see about bringing our regular navy back. Sweden, how many boats do you have? A couple. Well, as long as we tell you guys to go home at war, we'll definitely need that if we're going to be declaring. They'll be there on the 1st of February? No, the 30th. Okay, so we should be able to turn back and get home relatively safely. Yeah, I think that will probably do. So we'll give it a couple of days. I am thinking about maybe bringing these guys back home. I think just having a little bit of security to make sure that we don't get landed upon would be good, and maybe beat up a couple of extra navies. So let's go ahead and let a little bit of time tick forwards and make sure everybody's ready. Ooh, fierce negotiator. Okay, that's good. And mercenary cost goes down. I suppose that is something we could toy with. But Scotland here, not particularly strong. Only 11,000 men on the field and 15 in reserves. And they have rebels that they cannot deal with, so I think we're going to be just perfectly fine. Do we fill out anymore? Oh, of course, our navies have pulled back in because we're already at war with Morocco, so that's good. And is that everybody? I think that is. So you know what? Let's go ahead and declare this war. Hopefully France will do a little bit of work to Sweden if we can make way over there. But if not, no real big deal. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a diplomat. And then we can go ahead and fight. So what have we got here? Support of the Florentine School. Okie dokie, lose some money and power for yearly prestige. That is 40 years worth. That's not bad at all. Or lose prestige. Well, let's see, how are we doing as far as technology is concerned? We are ahead of time by 5 years. And it's only 30 admin and 10 diplo. Yeah, I think we can maintain this. We have the cash on hand, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. They shall have our support, and that'll help mitigate our situation there. Alright, so let's go ahead and declare we do want these guys to be our subject after all. And I think that will do pretty well. So let's go ahead and confirm that. Do we go ahead and co-belligerize Ulster? You know what? No, after this we can just wipe out Ireland all at once, so I don't really think this matters. Let's go ahead and confirm. And we are now officially at war. Let's bring you into the fray. Let's bring you guys into the harbor as well. Make sure we're making as much progress there as possible. And then these guys, what do we do? You know what? We're going to go ahead and split them in half. We'll quickly target... we'll target these fellows. Actually, you know what? We'll just, yeah, we'll split it either way. You know what? We'll leave the one with the general over there first. They will be easily dealt with. Nobody else is in the war in Ireland. Good. Alright. And we'll probably slow it down just a fraction soon. Oh, we also have... What's this? Scottish pirates. Okay, well... Good news is we're off our coast, so we're going to get the benefits of the wooden wall. Yeah, that is ridiculously powerful. We do love that. Alright, and I think that's about it. Okay, cool. And then, what do we have? Ulster, they have a couple of ships. Ooh, quality wool. Oh, fantastic. A little bit of extra money. That will help pay for what we just dealt with. And I think, oh dear, they have... Scotland has moved their men in. Okay, that's not ideal. Let's quickly pull these guys back to defend. Yeah, best do that on our own terms if possible. Let's just slow it down just a fraction. We do outnumber them still, so I'm not too concerned. I don't think they'll chase us. But let's go ahead and consolidate anyway. Just make sure that we can handle that. And yeah, that is in woods, so it was a bad fight for us, so that doesn't help. But the good news is now, we can probably go ahead and... What kind of ships have you got? 3 light and 5 transports. I am tempted to bring these guys over here and just trap the army there. But I think we'll keep where we are for now. We'll recall a diplomat with France, I suppose. And what else do we want to do diplomatically? Is there anyone else we need to fix our relationship with? Austria is fairly happy. France is as happy as they can be. Yeah, all of our negative malices are swinging backwards quite quickly at the tip of every year. They're definitely going to be fine. In fact, yeah, they are loyal, so that is handy. What about Brittany? You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and improve some relations with them. Make sure that we can get some people out of this coalition, or less likely to join. That would be the best for us. Okay, you know what? I don't think we necessarily need these forts on over here. Did I have a zone of control? Probably not. So you know what? Never mind. We will keep that going. After all, we want to make good decisions if possible, and not lose any unnecessary war score. We want this to be a fairly quick war if possible. All right, estates are finished. We can. There we go. We need to, yeah, get people out of the coalition. Right. That is a plan, isn't it? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of people who are rather grumpy. Oh well. Yeah, aggressive expansion only... You know what? Let's go ahead and improve relations with them. We don't want Denmark to join. If we can weaken the coalition a little bit, that is probably good. Oh, and we've lost a military leader. Alright, let's go ahead and... No? Did we lose our leader? Oh, I'm guessing it's maybe our navy. Yeah, let's go ahead and see. Yeah, we've only got ourselves our explorer now. Our admiral has got old age probably. Let's go ahead and recruit ourselves a new one. I suppose that's probably a decent idea. Yeah. A 1112, that is pretty good, especially given our current sieging endeavors. That is helpful. Again, I do know we're trying to get through some of those expansion ideas, but no, it is what it is. In fact, we should probably see, when can we switch over? Yes, we can switch over to focus on diplomatic power, so I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, 13 per month, that's pretty good. And yeah, for military power, it should be fine. we're already ahead of what we need for tech, so we'll just kind of chill out as we go. Alright, looks like Scotland is not particularly doing too well. They seem fairly afraid. I don't really want to take that negative fight if necessary. Finished another naval mission. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and tell him to explore. Oh, and of course we have Castile as a friendly port because they're under our personal union. Well, that's handy. Alright, you can go ahead and do another mission. Let's go ahead and... yeah, West African Sea. I think that seems all well and good. We'll let you go ahead and do that. And then, in the meantime, I think... yeah, here we go. Let's go ahead and focus here. Minus 14%. Grasslands, they're probably not going to attack us. I think this is just going to be a matter of a stalemate for now. We're just going to have to stay here. Let's see. Anyone else we can improve with who is in our coalition? Yeah, let's go with Holland. There we go. Try and manage some of our relations just a little bit. Oh, and military divided. Okay, so we have fort defense plus 20% for the next 10 years. Siege ability for the next 10 years, or fort defense for what's that? 15. Huh. I do like the extra fort defense, but I think siege ability is probably what we're after right about now. We're trying to make a quick destruction of Scotland, so doing this would be in our greatest interests. Now, faster siege ticks means less attrition at the end of the day, so that's what we'll go ahead and do. 14%, nope, still not getting that. Liège has faceting, very cool for them, but again, not really our problem, nor our benefit either. You know what, in fact, I think at the moment, we're not really worried about some of these other forts. Let's go ahead and turn them off. We'll see if we can save ourselves a little bit of cash. Yeah, I'm not particularly scared. We'll keep these guys here just in case we let the Scottish army through. We're not totally undefended. But that should be fairly easy. In fact, you know what? I wouldn't normally go ahead and put our transports in battle, but we don't have full blockade measures, so we may as well enjoy that. We'll keep them together. We also have ourselves another mission finished. So, explore the coast. Thank you kindly. Who knows, maybe we could even start colonizing down there if that's the only place available for us for now. Alright, well, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and sit back and chill, I suppose. We'll keep a little bit of a war chest just in case. In fact, how much money are we spending in this war? 12 ducats a month. That is expensive. We do have war taxes on those, so that's handy. Okay. Never mind. Just double checking that that's where we're at. That'll be all good. I think that 2 per month is fairly easy. More things have been finished for my navy. Go ahead and tell them to... well, you can't really do much now, can you? Okay, well then, let's bring you home then, I suppose. Let's go ahead and blockade the strait. I think our 3 heavies should be more than anybody else in the area. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and bring you there. No one else is in the war. What's going on up here? We have... oh, Norway's being occupied by Muscovy. Okay. Wow, Sweden has grown remarkably strong. Alright, well that's interesting. Well, maybe if we could go to a war with Norway at some point, we might be able to sneak these and work our way across the Americas. That would be a nice thing if we could manage it, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. But, you know, it's always good to keep aware of what we could and couldn't do. So... oh, there we go. We won our naval battle. Extra war score for us. Thank you kindly. And finally, the siege of Lothian is over. That's what we wanted. Okay, so... from this point, I think... what do we do? I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring our men over and we're just going to dogpile on the Scottish army. Yeah, they can't escape, so we may as well go ahead and do it. I will just make sure that we get the dates right. When do you arrive? The 14th? And you'll arrive on the 15th. You know what? That seems perfectly fine to me. Everyone is well reinforced. Yep, this is what we need. Alright, squash their army. They won't be able to retreat very far, which is particularly good. They're all heading in one direction, so let's go ahead and fix that. Would you like to use the... Yes? Suppose? Yeah, let's go ahead and... Oh, of course, fort zone of control. Yeah, that is, of course, one thing we can't handle. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we're already going to attack. Whoopsie daisies. We do have a general on there, so I suppose it's as good as enough. Hopefully our other guys will land fairly quick. They should be fairly broken as far as morale. Yeah, and here we go. We're just going to clean them up in Pale. There we are. Fantastic. There goes their army. Let's go ahead and bring these guys back. And in fact, we're going to just get you to go ahead and do a loop. That's all we really need. So, how much peace do we need? How much war score, I should say? We are after... Well, conceding defeat is not exactly what we need. Whereabouts is it? War reparations is nice, but the answer is no. Oh, English vassal. There we go. That'll cost us 90% war score. Okay. The good news is they're fairly well occupied, so I don't see them being able to get any more men on the field. Not in a timely manner, at least. As soon as we piece out some of his allies, that'll help us out. And then as time ticks by, we'll go ahead and have ourselves a wonderful little bit of ticking war score. So, I'm rather happy with that. In fact, those Scottish noble rebels might even be able to help us out. Alright, they're out of the way. Did we gain anything? 4 ducats. Alright, well, I suppose we'll take what we can. Everybody else is fairly chill. Yeah, alright, well, let's go ahead and bring you guys. We'll separate you and put you over here and see if we can siege that down a little bit. Help out our French people. Would always be nice to have. Truce expired with some of the Irishes. That's fine by me. Underhand, claiming Calais. Fine. Don't care about them either. Oh, we can invest in technology. Ooh, which one is this? A new idea group. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm not going to pay for more than we have to, so we'll hold out. But yeah, definitely looking forward to a new idea group. What about Sweden? How are you guys doing? We'll probably get rid of you fairly quickly if we so desired. Problem is, though, they do have a bit of a navy. Well, we'll try and piece out these guys first, and then see if we can get them to go. What is this? Lose some manpower or lose some prestige? You know what? As many as it takes. I don't really care. 2,000 men, we should be able to recoup that fairly easily. In fact, what we should be doing here is... Yeah, we should probably be removing a bunch of our men so we're not wasting to attrition. What is this? Level 1 fort? Yeah, good grief. We don't need half this many men. In fact, we only need just over 3,000, so we'll make sure we bring you back here. These guys as well. What level fort is that? A level 3 fort. We need 9,000 men there. Let's go ahead and create a new unit. All the cavalry, and... yeah, there we go. The rest, let's go ahead and bring you home. Let's... They'll probably be stuck on that fort for a while. Yeah. Let's go ahead and re-siege that. That should be fine. Yeah, 7% now. That's not too bad. Manpower is doing relatively alright. More war score is better, so we'll go ahead and pick that up as well. Just to make sure that we can get what we need. Oh, and that is a fort too, so... actually, that is the right amount of men. That'll do. Keep them there. We'll see if that pays off. You know what? Probably bring these guys and, yeah, make sure that we are nice and secure. In fact, we might use these guys to, yeah, to travel over there. That seems reasonable. Siege down the rest of Scotland and see if we can get some more Warsaw that way. Alright, as soon as these guys... Oh, there we go. That's one. Yeah, super peace. We could take you, but that'll cost us diplomatic power, which we're trying to save. Let's just go ahead and take some cash. That means in 7 years we should be able to go back to war. Which one do we want to... Let's get rid of Holland. 3 days, there we go. We can set that demand. In fact, actually, you know what? No, that'll be fine. We'll just take their money. We want to come back and fight them as soon as possible anyway. This 10,000 can now go... The 1 siege pip, no siege pip. Okay. How about we go ahead and remove all bar 1. There we go. We'll send the general to the better army. Then these guys can just march over here. There we go. That will do nicely. How are we looking as far as peace? Yeah, still a way away. We're only at 32%, but at least getting rid of some of these guys is certainly good for us. So, yeah, just a matter of waiting for Offaly to peace out, which is at 42% of a siege. And, oh, what else have we got going on here? Occupied. Cool, thank you. Charles James Clinton has corrupted actions. Ooh. Minus 10% of trade efficiency or gain corruption. I think he is, yeah, he's rather cheap. Kind of enjoy his, relatively, small amount of money for that much power. If it works, it works. We'll gain the corruption. We're actively burning it down as we speak. Yeah, in fact, I don't even think we need to pay for any. Yeah, and our corruption is actively dropping. That'll take, what, 3 years? Maybe 4? Yeah, just over 3 years. We'll be fine. Yeah, I can handle that. North Channels, fantastic. There goes another siege. This is what we like. We'll go ahead and take the money from you as well. And you know what? We probably should go on war reparations realistically. Because they're probably allied to someone else who we're going to fight anyway. So let's just go for all the money. Let's go ahead and... Thank you kindly. Other 4,000 men. Let's go ahead and bring you onto the siege there. That'll be good. Let's bring you up here and you over there. And I think very soon we're going to have to start heading into some what do we call it? Swedish land if we're going to make too much more progress. Alright, there we go. There goes that battle. Yeah, you guys will be fine. In fact, we'll split you up and we'll send another to Perth. They're basically totally held down, which is good for me. Oh, there goes Dumfries. Yes, the dumbest prize ever. Fantastic. And I think that's going to be... Oh, 8,000 Scotsmen. I think we might need to fix that. They seem to think they're allowed to have an army, and I do not believe they are. So, let us see which one of us is right and which one of us is dead. Alright, France, you do your thing, that's fine. So English Navy, would you be so kind? Come over there. Alright, and here we go. At any minute now. There we go. Oh, in fact, we should probably shift consolidate, just to make sure we are preserving as much manpower. No point in taking unnecessary losses, and would you believe it, we are victorious. Beautiful, beautiful victory. Let's go ahead and halve our army. Go ahead and shuffle some of you off to the Shetland Island. Islands? Island. That should be good. That would be nice. Make sure we have full occupation. If we can get an unconditional surrender, that would be helpful. We can afford a new idea, but again, technology is more important, I do believe. Yeah, and we're only 3 years, or well, almost 2 years ahead of time. We're going to stay where we are. We'll definitely get that sorted. And then, in the meantime, how else are we doing with... We could technically land on Sweden. I don't know how they're doing as far as their navy is concerned. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and pick up the full occupation of Scotland first. And then we might float our navy over and see what we're dealing with. We'll make sure that we have, yeah, fully consolidated our navies. We're going to make moves. You know what? No, we don't need to send you over there as well. Let's go. Yeah, let's just pull you into port. There we go. Alright, we'll bring you all together. Yeah, we'll make sure that our navies are nice and consolidated. Let's go. You know what? We're going to bring our transports and take them. We'll leave them in port. Yeah, we'll let them repair for a couple of months. Yeah, don't care about Kildare. And money-wise, yeah, still need a little bit more. We're just going to go ahead and chill, I think. Let ourselves win this. Nowhere else has occupied land available. Oh, sorry, land for our occupation. Who are you guys? Ulster and Scotland? Well then, I guess in that case, maybe we do float around and make sure that we crush that navy of theirs. If we leave them with nothing, that is probably to our betterment. Don't want to be blockaded unnecessarily. There we go. And it looks like they are... Oh, fantastic. Right. So let's go ahead and... I reckon we scoot into port for a second. Where are we? Okay, there goes that war for Portugal. Fantastic. We get 23 ducats. That's always nice. And then I think that's about all. Yeah, let's just double check. Yep. Oh, and apparently we can invest in technology and gain innovativeness. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? We'll hold off and we will definitely pick that up. Extra innovativeness is always good. We're not going to spend the extra power unnecessarily, so if that is possible, it would certainly make things better. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and drop off the light ships. We don't need you, you can stay back here. You, however... Oh no, you're our other light ship. There we go, heavies. What kind of situation are we looking at with Sweden? Denmark, let's go ahead and recall. Which probably sends somebody back to... Oh, maybe Friesland? Press of expansion, no, too small. You're fairly happy. East Frisia, what about you guys? Yeah, I don't think that there's really much we're going to do. Let's go with Liège. Yeah, we'll go ahead and improve relations with them. I suppose they're better than nothing. And then our navy... Whereabouts are you guys floating? There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and fight them. I don't know who's... one of the isles... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And then... Scotland does have some ships, but they're just floating around. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a little bit of war score against Sweden. If we can, we'll piece them out. I don't know if they really want to be a part of this or not. They are... Yeah, ally in war. Strength, length of war, Swedish military strength. And they hold Sweden. Are we really going to have to go ahead and do a landing? I feel like we are. Alright then, well, if that's the case, let's go ahead and get moving. Yes, Scotland, that's also where the last of the navy is. Alright, let's bring everybody... Sorry, let's bring our heavies with our... what do we call them? Transports. Make sure that they're together. What's this? We gain a corruption, but we gain a diplomatic insult on Brittany? Okay, that's annoying. I guess that's a thing. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and combine those naval units. Actually, you know what, we'll just bring them both into force. There we go. Alright, solidify you guys. Everyone is nice and healthy, so let's bring 15 and 3. I think that's fairly good. You our best leader? I think you are. Let's start the invasion of Sweden to get them out of this war. Hopefully they don't have too many forts flying around, so we could just go ahead and stand on top of Sweden. Maybe that makes them less likely to fight us, or, like, you know, more easily kicked out, but we'll try and do this as quick as possible. Alright, those men are on land, that's what we want. You guys, make sure that you're combined for now. Let's go ahead and drop you here. As fast as we can do it is ideal, after all. After all, they are not an insignificant number of troops. Oh, wait a second. We're going to cancel. How many men do they have? Yeah, 27,000. So we do need to be very, very careful here with those men. It's a little bit risky, but hopefully their army isn't directly there. Oh, and we took the land. Fantastic. That'll mean they'll get there by September? No. Let's go. Let's try transporting them now, and then it's... I would have thought it was a little bit quicker to disembark onto friendly territory. Oh well, I guess I was wrong, and that's going to slow us down just a fraction. Well, I'm glad we definitely did what we did, and making the push as quick as possible. We are taking a little bit of attrition here. That's fine. Let's consolidate all of our armies. Let's go. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pick up another one. Another province, I suppose. And you guys need to be dropped off over there. Alright, well, wait, did we lose innovativeness? No. Still the same year? Okay, still have 100 days. I think we'll run it through until then, just so we don't miss out and I don't forget between episodes. So, yeah, we'll just go ahead and bring in the remainder of those men. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and siege down yet another location. Let's see, October. Still doing fairly good. How are we doing here with Sweden? We have 1% war score because of occupation. Okay, well, one step further and we'll walk our way across this, to Stockholm. We're not going to send in our heavies in here. I'm sure they've got a decent galley fleet, and we don't want to be losing anybody unnecessarily. That would be far less than ideal. Alright, another one. Let's go ahead and regroup our... what's the word I'm looking for? Bringing our men back together, making sure that we're well reinforced. Looks like they've got some... It looks like they've got some rebels as well, so that's not bad. In fact, you know what? Grasslands, it's not too bad, and it's only level 1 fort. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and split the army. And we'll send... we'll send our general over there. We'll be able to bring in our other general fairly quickly. That should be fine. Make sure that we're taking as little attrition as possible, as well as minimize our chances of breaking in combat. And then we'll also send you guys here. We'll keep an eye out and see if any of their armies pop up to defend their capital. Whoopsie daisies. Well, I did a boo-boo. We got so taken with that, we forgot to do the innovativeness. Ah well, it was only 4 innovativeness, not the end of the world. We'll have more opportunities in the future, so I guess we're going to wait till next year, and then we'll go ahead and pick that up. So you know what, for now, I think this is where we're going to end things. We'll finish up our fight with Sweden, and then take Scotland as our rightful subject. So if you don't want to see how it all concludes, or more of the Anglophile achievement, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It's the best way to catch all future content. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. It's the Leviathan signing out.